Hey, what is going on everybody, and welcome to Fantasia. For today, we're going to be jumping into another session of Epic 7 now today. Got some RTA for you guys. So this time around, we're jumping into a match against a Warlord player. Still hoping that one day we'll climb up to that rank, and I think we should be able to. Normally we end the RTA season in the top, 2,000-3,000 players across all servers, but yeah, we definitely need to step up our game a little bit here. So we'll start with, do we go for a boss Aruka? I guess we will. Just because if I don't, my opponent's gonna take her, and I'm too busy banning stuff like Mort and Imperial Ilanov, or not Imperial Ilanov, just saw her flashing there, Bystander Hua Young. Kind of sick of both of those units, so yeah, we're gonna do this, and we'll just have to face down the Ilanov here, which is fine. If they go for an ML Pera, that might be ooh, never mind, that's not okay. Spirit Eye Celine. He's really going to try to first turn Soulburn and try to burst down my team here, isn't he? And that's it's a little bit annoying, honestly, but very reasonable. We are on Rocket Punch Gauntlet here, so we should be able to deal a lot of fixed damage to this Spirit Eye Celine. I do want to go for a Fire Litica here. I think she is going to be very useful. Just getting the, pushing the Spirit Eye Celine back, putting the Restrict here onto the Imperial Ilanov, I think that'll be very nice. Now, the issue becomes, if I'm ban protecting Fire Litica, who else do I pick here? And the answer, I do not really have, honestly. Let's go for, you know what, let's go for something fun. Let's go for like an ML Shu. Where's ML Shu? Okay, and we'll go for a Fire Litica. There we go. Oh, or we're going after New Silk Flan. Okay, you know what? That is that is fine, I guess. No, that's not fine. I was gonna take her. Ooh, this is not looking good. It's my own fault for kind of not deciding fast enough on who I wanted for the second pick, because this is something I don't really know how to play against. Imperial Ilanov and the Spirit Eye Celine together. He's gonna be going with the Zeo right off the bat. Sure, actually that might be okay. If I go for, do I go for like Elena here? Elena seems okay. If I go for an Elena, prevents this Litica from doing stuff immediately. I guess that's alright. We can go for an Elena. She's gonna get banned, and then in which case we go for, would a DJB even work here? I'm just a little bit scared. I'm a little bit scared of the Fire Litica right now. I guess Elena's not a bad choice. We'll go for Elena, and then I will go for, there's not really much I can do to like contest this at all. Go for like an Abigail? We can go for an Abigail, why not? Yeah, why not? Let's do this. Protect the Firefly in the backline. If he goes for like an ice unit, last pick, we're just gonna have to ban it. Abyssal Euphine, preventing CR pushing, which is okay. FCC preventing splash damage. We don't really have too much. I mean, ML Shu has some, but he goes for New Moon Luna. Definitely gonna be banning New Moon Luna if he goes for that. We cannot survive a New Moon Luna pick there. Arc Demon is also not the greatest thing because she'll dual attack here into the Fire Flan and she'll seal her, right? So I am probably gonna have to ban the Arc Demon, and we just pray for the best. He's banning Elena, kind of to be expected here, but that means he actually does have to go through the boss Arunka first before he can even get to the Fire Flan, which is kind of nice. If he goes for an S2, I'm hoping Fire Flan just kind of, does a little bit of a counter-attack. I did actually re-gear my Fire Flan, took her away from lifesteal. She is on counter set now, and I'm hoping that'll pay off here, because my opponent does have a relatively squishy team, right, aside from the Imperial Ilanov just kind of chilling there, but we'll see what we can get away with. If he Soulburns the S2, he'll be very sad. Alright, he does. He's super sad. However, if he has threes, he has to go for the boss Aruka here. This will ignore res, this will defense break her. We will be in a lot of trouble. No counterattacks or anything of that sort either. So I guess we'll go for... I guess we'll just S3 into the Spirit Eye Celine? I don't know. Here we go. At least break the skill null, right? So she'll kill the boss Aruka. Thankfully not a enhanced attack here. She will probably S3. If she doesn't, she might be in a little bit of trouble, honestly. Because I'm hoping that our Abigail puts the curse on Spirit Eye Celine and we can attack every other unit and just kind of finish her off. Ooh! Okay! Very nice. Look at that. We're gonna go after the Zeo here. I'm gonna get rid of that skill null. Oh, look at this. We might be able to finish off the Spirit Eye Celine. I think it was maybe a bit of a mistake to not... what is it called? S3 there. Because look at this. Defense broken Zeo, right? We're gonna kill him off with the Fire Flaunt. Look at this. Boom! Spirit Eye Celine is down for the count. And now we have a Stealth Shu, we have a Counter Flan, who can get Immortality, by the way, because of my Abigail here. This turned out to be a pretty decent situation. Yeah, he really needed to S3 there. Got some injury on my Abigail, but it's okay. We should be able to put Curse on the Fire Lytica now. Oh, he's hitting... Wow, he's actually going for the Fire Flan here. Okay. Yeah, there you go. Curse on the Lytica. Nice little dual attack. Abigail's pushing up the team. Love to see it. Yeah, the Curse is definitely going to be finishing off the Fire Lytica here. Yeah. So we turned a bad situation around, and the Abigail really helped here, because you can't really afford to hit the Fire Flan in these situations, especially because she's on counter. Not that she countered at all, not that my units ever counter, if you've been watching the channel long enough. But yeah, that was nice. Okay, this time, let's not spend that long trying to think of a second pick as we go into our second Warlord fight of the video. We did pretty decent in the last video, so my MMR, or whatever they call it, the matchmaking ranking system shenanigan, that's probably not even what it stands for. I have no idea what it stands for. But essentially the hidden ranking mechanic based on your wins and losses and the quality of players that you're fighting. Apparently I'm doing well enough that I should be in Warlord. I guess in past seasons I was good enough to be an Emperor, but because that's all I matched into, like, you know, 25 out of 30 recent matches would be against Emperor players. And it burns me out every season so early on, and the last month and a half of the season I'm just completely defeated, unmotivated to play, because it's terrible. Matching into players that are way better than you all the time is exhausting, right? But yeah, let's see what we got here. No Renok, no Lytica. Whoa, hang on. How am I gonna do this? Empyrean Ilanov seems like she would be a decent play here, yeah? Gives me a little bit of cycling and stuff. Who would be nice into Boss Arunka? Probably Lone Wolf Para is not bad, yeah? Lone Wolf Para is probably a decent... Ooh, hang on. So what's the Phantom Politis, though? Let's go with the Para, though. Let's go with the Para. Para should be solid here in terms of just turn cycling our team, right? Give me the combat readiness, and there comes the Flan. See, I kind of wanted to pick the Sea Phantom Politis for this potential Flan pick. Oh no, we're screwed now, because the Zeo Ban Protected just means he can S1 and dual attack with the Fire Flan easily and just wipe out a squishy unit. The other thing is, he can always follow up with Requiem Rowana, Silverblade Araminta. We're just not in a really good position at this point. So I don't know how I'm gonna approach this, honestly. I really don't. This is one of those situations I hate being in. Ban Protected Zeo is super oppressive. Huh. Dragon Bride Senya seems like she could potentially help. So could, like, just going Last Rider Crow and a bunch of other stuff too, right? Perhaps we just do that? I don't know. Do we do that? Dragon Bride Senya, Last Rider Crow. Seems like a little much, but let's do it. Let's just go all in on defense penetration, big beefy tanky knights, right, with immunity to boot. Okay, DDR is a very good pick. Summertime Assyria, I don't really care about that much here. I don't think. Would Dragon King Sharoon be the option? I don't know about that. Navy Captain Landy into Fire Flan doesn't seem like the best option. Okay, yeah, let's do it though. Let's do it, why not? Navy Captain Landy. Do we ban this? No, right? He's gonna ban the Navy Captain Landy. We have to ban DDR. I think that's what we do. Oh, wait, he's not banning the Navy Captain Landy. He is banning the one unit that can cleanse on my team. Alright, so Dragon Bride Senya will give the immunity to the Navy Captain Landy. Empyrean Ilanov should be okay. I mean, she has cleansing capabilities. LRK starts with immunity too. We just have to pray and hope for the best, I guess. I am kind of tempted to make a Navy Captain Landy that's like super beefy and not necessarily focused on damage. But yeah, there we go. Triple immunity units here. And we have anti-crit buff as well. Not that it really matters, because Flan guarantees crits and stuff, but... Summertime Assyria will get to go really early on. Okay, we still keep our immunity. Fantastic. He's going to bomb. Ooh, and he stuns. Whoa, okay. He might dual attack here again. Okay, there you go. He's going to either dual attack again. Yep, he is. Alright. Whoa. This Flan damage, guys. Alright, she's gonna S3. Kill the Ilanov? Yeah, that's fine. As long as Dragon Bride Senya is still okay. There we go. Finally. Finally. A little bit of something. Let me go for an S3 here. We get the immunity so that we, at the very least, we don't die to a defense break here. Good damage from the LRK. And we just, honestly, if we kill the Fire Flan, we are pretty solid here. Just need the Navy Captain Landy to counter a little bit more. That's all I need. Oh, ooh, I forgot she strips buffs. Oh yeah, no, we're a little screwed. Dragon Bride Senya gonna go down. Yeah, she is definitely going down. Zio's gonna actually gain combat readiness from that too. Okay, wonderful. He's gonna go for LRK then. Can strip 2 buffs here, which is really bad, but... Oh, nice. We actually didn't die. We can't hit any... Oh, God. Please. Salvo. No salvo. We need Elbrus and salvo to really kick in here. But we can't do that against Happening So Flan. Can't counter this. Okay. Good. We have immunity. That's fine. Zio's gonna hit. We have anti-crit still. Please, LRK, you just gotta survive a little bit here. Nice counter. Nice counter. We need a salvo real bad. Salvo, please. Nice. Good job. Good job, Navy Captain Landy. Oh my god. Just do it one more time. We just gotta counter and salvo one more time. We just gotta do it. Okay. Okay. This is bad. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's not gonna work, is it? Please, don't stun the LRK. We need you alive. We need you alive, buddy. He's gonna go for the Landy. That's fine. Landy goes down. Yeah, we just need LRK to survive. Don't know if he can, but we just need him to survive. If he can get another S3 off, I think we got this. Ooh, that dual attack is gonna be huge though, and we lost the anti-crit buff. Oh yeah, no, that is real bad right now. He can dual attack again with this this S1. Oh, I think we're screwed. Yeah, we're definitely screwed here. Unfortunately, I'll let him finish me off. It's fine. Maybe there's a chance that he doesn't kill. He's just waving now at this point. It's all good. Yeah, ooh, we were so close, guys. We were so close. If Landy had just salvoed off of any one of the extra counters that she had, just one salvo would have made a huge difference. But then again, that's what you get for relying on a unit like Landy, right? To counter and stuff. So it's just unfortunate. It's all good. Luck is never usually on my side when it comes to counters. She did counter quite a bit, but not enough salvos, and we needed the salvos because of that, Bossalunka right there. Okay, so this guy actually bans Bystander Huayang and Fallen Cecilia. Whoa, that means Rinok and Bossalunka are both available for picks right now. I'm gonna go err on the side of Rinok. She tends to win the matchup against Bossalunka. But Rinok herself has a lot of weaknesses, right? Firelitica, Zio, those types of teams. I need to find out a way, guys, to really beat these Zio comps. Every time my opponent ban protects Zio, I essentially just lose the match, just straight off the bat, and it's really bad. So yeah, we'll do something degenerate ourselves. We'll go for a Firelitica. We will go for a Zio play right here. Right, no Fallen Cecilia means he can't stop the splash damage. We got Zio here, we got Firelitica for the Fire Flan. We got Zio to try to push back this DDR and silence him. He's gonna go for Aiden. Okay. She's got what? Focus. She's gonna get Vigor buff for herself. She's gonna counter. She's gonna push herself up. Ellie Ghost would be a decent unit to use here. Ellie Ghost would be a very good unit to use here, actually, because he can hit through evasion, right? Who else would be super nice to use right now? We will go... I kind of just want to go Ellie Ghost, and maybe we'll go Fire Crow, Gar Captain Crow. Let's try something like the super aggressive team. Let's ban. I think we have to ban the Infinite Horizon Acades here. I think Bossalunka's honestly fine, because we'll either burst her down with Rinok, or we're going to use Firelitica and kind of put an end to her shenanigans there. Let's do Firelitica giving imprint to Eligos and Zio. That might be good. Yeah, giving them the attack imprint is probably pretty nice. Okay, so I do have to keep in mind that now DDR cannot be targeted, so I have to find a way to finish off the DDR quick. We'll go for an S3. This will take a lot of the health away from the Bossalunka. And I do want to soul burn my Firelitica here. Definitely want to soul burn this to prevent them from doing shenanigans. There you go. She's gonna counter. It's fine. Okay. And oh my God, is Aiden gonna keep jumping up? Actually, the end of everyone's turn, right? When she has Vigor. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Uh-oh, wait a minute. At least we have skill null for everybody. That would have been bad. Wow, that would have been bad. Okay, that's fine. Bossalunka is defense broken now. Eligos should be able to kill her. I'm hoping. If Eligos doesn't kill, we're gonna be in so much trouble. Okay, please, Eligos, you have to kill. I know we don't have an attack buff, but she's defense broken, and Eligos has a ton of damage. Did not kill, guys. Did not kill. I think I just have to soul burn. Oh, that's unfortunate. I needed him to kill so that I could have done something here. It's fine. Eligos will be able to proc off this, though. Boom. Right, Eligos goes. Nice. Go on to the DDR. Please kill. Nice. Oh my God, that's all I needed. That is all I needed here. We'll kill the Aiden, because we have skill null, so I don't think Firefly can do anything here. We'll just go for an S1. Okay. Oh my God. Thankfully, Eligos attacked into the DDR. If he did not, I think we would have lost that one really quickly. But yeah, Eligos essentially, when you get an attack buff, or even better, his own greater attack buff, he starts dealing insane damage. But without it, you saw even into a defense broken Bossalunka, not doing all that much here. Alright, what is this? Our fourth Warlord? Is this our fourth match? We won, we lost, we won. Yes, our fourth match. 4 Warlords in a row. Okay. We're going past the tic-tac-toe. Now we're into Connect 4 territory. Alright, what do we got here? Asarunka, no Rinok, no Firelitica. Oh god, is this just a repeat of what we had before though? Is this just a repeat where we're gonna get a Zeo ban? I'm probably just gonna have to... Oh man, I've been pre-banning more because I want to pick Charles too, but I don't think I'll have an opportunity to do that. Asarunka does so much damage too, it's kind of obnoxious. Let's go Imperial off, and we can't do Firelitica, we can't do Rinok. Afternoon Soak Flaw, not the best unit to pick into a Basarunka. Like, do we just go New Moon Luna here? Is that the play? We go for New Moon Luna? Spirit Eye Celine? No, not Spirit Eye Celine, right? We go New Moon Luna. Let's go New Moon Luna. Yeah, let's just do this. It's a very neutral pick. I honestly don't know what they're going for. It's so hard to tell what opponents are going to be drafting nowadays because Basarunka can be an anchor for a cleave team, can help protect all of your squish units in the back, or it could be a really strong tank down team like this. I'm just hoping they don't pick DJB as a band protection unit. People tend to pick FCC with DJB nowadays, and I'm not for that. Although, right now, it does look like I could maybe pull off a Charles here, so I'm being very hopeful, fingers crossed. If I can pull off Charles, I'll be such a happy camper. Ooh, DN is very nice. Good, because now we can throw out DJB here. And Charles does seem like he could be a decent option. Right? There is no Mort to stop me, so I can pick Charles earlier. There we go. He could pick Afternoon Soak Flan, a pretty decent option here. He's going to go for Genoa instead. Yeah, this is the problem with picking an Earth DPS like Charles early. Because, yeah, look at that. You're just going to be faced with stuff like this. Oof, disgusting. Now, how do we go about this? We do have, we do have fast units here, but is it going to be enough? No shoe? Actually, ML Shoe could be okay here. We're gonna have to ban Genoa for sure. He's gonna slice through my defenses. Yeah, especially with Ilanov banned there. We're gonna do this. Shu is gonna go second after New Moon Luna. Well, DN's probably gonna cut the New Moon Luna, so that's gonna be unfortunate. HP imprint for everyone with DJB seems fine. I don't think he really has debuffs on anybody on his team. So let's try this. What I'll do is I could just go for an S2, because I don't think there is any reason for me to go for an S3 right now when he still has a bunch of cleansing from the DN here. Alright, and his FCC can throw back the buffs. Okay, so we could go for an S2 right now. I am gonna go for it. There we go. Oh, he's very resistant. Whoa, is this a resist Rylet or did he 15% me? That is a very resistant Rylet. I can understand like the immunity users don't get well they're also knights, they typically have higher resistance. But yeah, the DN here too, like resisting, that's normal. The Rylet though. The Rylet. Okay. He is gonna S2, thick barrier coming out here. Probably could have saved the S2, but it's fine. Yeah, Charles is gonna resist. We are nice. Very nice and tanky. He's gonna go for New Moon Luna. He definitely doesn't want her alive. Yeah, that's probably gonna spell the end for us, honestly. Unless we get really lucky with this, hitting this Remnant Violet. Alright, do I want to S3? I'll do it. I'll Soul Burn the S3, just to decrease cooldown by 2 turns. Oh my god, that's like no damage on his team there. Uh-oh. Yeah, we might be a little bit screwed, and by a little bit, I mean we're very much screwed here. We can only really hit DJB. We do have damage, we do have some damage mitigation here, damage reduction by 30%, which I'm definitely going to keep up right now. I don't want to die to a Rylet S1. At least we got defense buff from the Charles too, so it helps a little bit, but DJB is just a free target right now for him, and Charles is not elbursting at all. Okay. Ooh, this is bad. Wow. This is why Bossa is just such an obnoxious unit, and that's why I typically try to pick her whenever I can. Just look at that. It's like no damage onto his team at all. And I don't even think he's S3'd yet. Yeah, there you go. I don't even think he S3'd yet. So he's gonna break us out of stealth. Nice counter attack here. Good job, Charles. Good strip. Finally, some damage. Okay, pushing up the team, very nice. DJB at this point, I will Soulburn just to heal. There you go. Just some nice healing there. Can hit the Shu. Ooh, that defense break on Shu is nasty. Alright, let's go for this. That Rylet being protected by skill null is really bad for me, though. It's actually really bad, because essentially he gets a free dodge. Right? And then after that, he's going to be one focus away from being able to proc his S3 again, so if he kills DJB here, which he probably should be able to, you don't have defense buff anymore, yep. Ooh! Yeah, no, that's bad. I was kind of hoping he'd go for the ML Shu instead, and then down goes Charles in one hit. Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. That team is way too tanky. What are we, 2 for 2 against Warlord players? Yeah, the gear on these guys and their drafts. That's kind of a degenerate draft right there. I should try to mimic something like that if I'm playing with Charles, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Bossa stuff. There's just too many units I want to pre-ban is the issue, right? I'm trying to have fun. I want to use the units I want to use, and I know you guys have been telling me like, hey, Hazza, like, why don't you have some fun and like pick some off-meta units? You try picking some off-meta units in this meta, guys. I'm crying here. Like, this is hard. Maybe we leave the bystander Hua-Yang off, and I'm not going first though. See, that's the problem. I'm not going first. Oh man, this is so hard. Let's just do it. It's fine. Pray that nope, they did not ban Bossa, and with Firelitica getting banned along with Rinok, like, just Bossa becomes so much harder to deal with, just because you don't have options to potentially one-shot. Now I know Straze is an option, definitely an option, but it's just rough. It's still rough. Why don't we go? Gonna take DJB. We could just take Bossa. Do we just take it away from my opponent? I think we maybe will do that. We'll go with a fast option too. We'll go with Rinok. We'll try to burst down this DJB as soon as possible. Nothing good comes from my opponent picking DJB either. Can we have picked Straze in the last match? I don't know. Maybe we could have. I think we maybe could have. That's probably where I went wrong, is I didn't pick enough super fast burst, damn it. I just don't have that much speedy DPS options out there, you know? But Fallen Cecilia... Fallen Cecilia is fine. Mitigating the splash damage, but I think I can probably follow up with like a Fire Kraut, as long as like his team is not disgusting. I mean, every team nowadays is disgusting. You pretty much have to let like everything through, because Smilegate refuses to give us 3 pre-bans. I'm a huge fan of 3 pre-bans with rotating bans, by the way, as in like or taking turns banning. So, you know, I ban a unit, you ban a unit, and we do that 3 times each. So for 6 unique bans, that would be fantastic. Right now he's going for ML Shu. Wait a minute, this guy just has my team from the last match. What did my opponent pick? Rylet? My opponent picked Rylet and won, right? So we could potentially do the same here. We can go for a DN. Do we do that though? Is this a Charles game, actually? Do we just go DN and Charles? Is that okay? Go DN. Do we go Rylet? Do we go Charles? Oh, what do we do? Let's go. I really want to use Charles, guys. I can't resist. I'm gonna use Charles. I have to. Let's do it. There's no better time than now. If he doesn't pick, I guess if he doesn't pick like a unit with extra hit chance, we can go for a Rylet here. It's not bad. He's gonna, ooh, DDR. DDR. And then New Moon Luna. New Moon Luna I actually don't really care about because we have DN ban protected. But I guess Celine is a decent option here, right? Celine's actually a really good option here. Wait a minute. He has 2 non-attack skill units that really rely on their non-attack skills, except we're gonna ban the DDR. Or do we ban the FCC? No, we ban DDR. What am I talking about? Yeah, he's gonna ban the Celine. There you go. I was like, why would I ban one of the 2 non-attack skill units? Of course, that's why, because he's gonna ban my Celine. Okay, so we got Charles, we got DN, we got Rinok. I think we're in a decent position right now. I am going to try and take out the DJB as soon as possible. New Moon Luna, yeah, I don't really care about the New Moon Luna. Let's go for this. Try to kill the DJB as soon as possible here. A Pilfer on him. Let's go penetrate the defense for a ton of damage. I know that barrier is pretty big, but let's go for the damage here onto him. He does reduce damage by 30%. I do have to keep that in mind. Right, New Moon Luna, if she has 3s, it will push DN up. He's not going to. He's going to just S2, which is fine. Nice. Good job, Charles. Oh, ho, ho. Charles, my man, doing his thing. Guys. We could at this point S3. This will just give us the anti-crit and stuff. No barriers. I don't want to put barriers up just yet, because I don't want the DJB to invert that for free. He can push up his team perfectly fine. But now we have some good protection against his incoming damage. And New Moon Luna will be going after everybody, which is nice, because what'll happen is, DN can still cleanse with her S2. Or sorry, not cleanse, but we can still, actually, no. Ooh, hang on. Might have done goofed here. I forgot. Her cleanse is on her S3, not her S2 anymore. It's okay, because Charles doesn't have a passive, neither does Rinok. He'll only really seal the Bossarunka. He will get rid of all of our buffs though, which kinda sucks, but it is what it is. No souls. Oh yeah, he used souls for FCC, so no souls from here. Oh, we resisted. Okay, very nice. Beautiful. Wonderful. Yeah, Charles is doing pretty good then right now. So we'll just go for the... We'll just keep going for the DJB. Why not? Keep in the DJB. We will soul burn the S3 here. Yeah, we'll just soul burn the S3. So 2 turn cooldown reduction, that's all it is. Alright, and at this point we just go for the DJB, try to chip him down. Because after he goes down, we can then focus on the rest of his team. Alright, my Bossarunka hasn't even gone yet. We could definitely S3 with her, unless she gets provoked. We can S3 with her, and try to get a defense buff and barrier and everything going. Shu is about to nuke us though. Not very good. Okay. Oh, good job, Charles. Look at that! Look at this man go, guys. How amazing. Oh, how amazing, guys. Absolutely beautiful. Let's get rid of this DJB once and for all. Let's get rid of this DJB. Then we can put a nice chunky barrier on everybody with the DN. We can get the attack buffs, right, and everything. Beautiful stuff. Okay. Wonderful. Let's do this. I know Rinok's not going to get anything here, but it's fine. She doesn't need it. All she needs to do is, we'll kill the New Moon Luna. We'll actually do this. We don't care about the seal anyway. Right, very nice. and then we can kill the Numuluna. Basically, I use Rinok to steal the stats off of the units and then kill them off, right? So this way, we still have 2 more units we could potentially steal stuff from, which is wonderful. And yeah, Charles, guys, that is what we call ending things off on a good note there. 3 wins, 2 losses, but we fit in a Charles game, and that's all I care about. With that being said though, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.